Hello there, and welcome to yet another video review clogging the tubes. I'm your host, General Techno, in other words, yet another guy who got a webcam so he thinks he's hot stuff on YouTube. And this inaugural review of mine is going to be of Transformers Universe Deluxe Cyclonus, the Warrior, and his armada of one, Nightstick. Fear him, for he is Nightstick and he is powerful. Anyway, on to the review proper. I'm starting out with Cyclonus in his robot mode, just to show off how awesome his robot mode, which is his stand-out mode, is. As you can see here, he is pretty much bang on to his animation model from G1. He's got swivel joints here, he's got some swivels for the elbows here. He can bend his elbows like this and turn the forearms. Full head range and neck range, full neck joint. It's not a ball joint, but it does the job. He's got the legs. He can bend. He can make poses. And yeah, here's Cyclonus from the front, from the side, and from the back. As you can see, he's very kibble-free. He looks a lot like the animation model. The only real beef I have with him is his unpainted face in this mode. That's one of two beefs. The unpainted face, it looks alright in person, but on camera, it looks... yeah, you can't see anything on camera. And the other one is this bloody closed fist, which Hasbro seems to be loving nowadays, giving a guy one open fist and one closed fist. So you can only peg something in one hand. Not a fan of that myself. And just to show off his light piping, let me turn off the main light. And voila, Cyclonus light piping. So yeah, Cyclonus looks awesome, but what about his little buddy here? His special someone, Nightstick. Nightstick, again, you can't see his detail even though his face is painted because my webcam zoom. So I'll just have to describe it. He's got a gold face, red optics, very well done. He's got movable feet, his feet flip up as well for the transformation. And he's got his swivel joints and his elbow joints, fully functional, as well as a joint up here, that's again for transformation. I'm going to show off his gun mode now, for after all, Nightstick's a target master, so it'd be pretty useless if he couldn't pick a target with something. You do that by flipping up the legs like this, you flip up the feet, then you flip up the whole leg assembly, and you flip up the head here. You straighten his arms, and there's an entire assembly here that flips up like so. So then you plug it all together, and voila, you've got a nice looking gun. A laser cannon, as the box describes. Cyclonus can hold this gun only in one hand, again because of that annoying single peg. And yeah, it works like a normal gun, as usual, except that he's got a homage to the Headmaster's TV series, whereby you can fold his hand in. And there's a little peg here, which doesn't always work. I only get it to work half the time securely. But it does peg in here, and right. Yeah, this shows off just how hard it is. But yeah, it doesn't stay very well. But it looks pretty cool. A lot cooler than just the ordinary fist. And there it goes again. Yeah, again, there's the stability issues with it. Now then, next up, I'm just going to show you his transformation and then his alt mode for Cyclonus. So, for transforming him, we're going to start out by turning the fist. First, we're going to start by turning the forearms so that this little piece here is facing inwards, and this hole here is facing outwards. We're going to push these up. It should lock in nice and tight. Then we go around to the back. We unfold the wing like this. And as you can see on the wing, there's a couple of little tabs there. There's an indentation that allows it to fold in and snap it in here like so. And voila. I'm going to do this to the other one now, just a lot faster. Again, we twist, fold up, fold the fist in. I didn't have to do that on the other one. And then we have to, voila, we've got both those arms attached. We're going to spin his head around, pull up the arms off of the main body, and down like so. And we're just going to turn this around, leave it for the next step. We're going to turn Cyclonus around. As you can see here, the cockpit opens to reveal a nose cone. We'll put it in here, push up this piece here to reveal the full length of Cyclonus' needle nose of death. Now then, we're going to do the back. We start by folding down the leg pieces here. And the legs on Cyclonus have a very cool transformation, very different than you would expect. They don't push in like you would think, but instead, the legs themselves, this takes a bit of force to do, but the legs themselves pop open, like so. You then fold them open like this, and they fold onto the actual leg assembly like this. Again, these arms are getting in the way from it. There we go. So yeah, this folds in. The main issue here is just that the bottom of the leg doesn't like to stay. We're going to do the same with this leg here, as you can see. Again, it's going to fold in like so. And here's one of the negatives I don't like about this figure. He's got a little bit of a gap here in vehicle mode. It's not a big deal because his vehicle mode looks really good, but he does have that gap. And finally, for the wings, what we're going to do is we're going to fold these down like this, rotate 180 degrees, like so. We're going to rotate these around so that we have the ailerons up and we have the V shape. And there's some little pegs here. This peg goes into the leg right here, and you have to finagle a bit as the body doesn't like to stay together. But there we go, Cyclonus in vehicle mode. Now in vehicle mode, Cyclonus looks a lot like the jet in the original G1 cartoon. Here he is from this view, bottom view, back view, top view. He hides his robot parts pretty well, unless you look at the bottom, then you can see his chest and bottom legs. But otherwise, he does a really good job of hiding everything. And he does have landing gear, like most Hasbro jets do, which pops out here. And there's the two other pieces which pop out here and here. You can see the landing gear like that. And I can set him down to rest with this landing gear. He looks very nice in this mode, and as you can see by this little peg here, there's a spot for Nightstick to peg in. Now it doesn't really look that great aesthetically, but the fact still remains that like the original, he can plug Nightstick in to the cockpit. Yeah, it looks best from above, but any other angle, it looks pretty awkward. And that shows, again, the mentioned issue I have with his vehicle mode, that the wings do not like to stay in very well. They like to pop out a lot. But anyway, so Cyclonus is basically like that. I'm just seeing if I can get a bit of light to shine on his cockpit. Just give me a minute. It's translucent plastic in there. And next up, we're going to do some comparisons with at least one other figure. Alright, for a quick scale comparison here, here's Cyclonus to the right, and here is Universe Galvatron, an earlier Wavemate and Cyclonus' commander. As you can see, Cyclonus is slightly taller than Galvatron. He's got a bigger head. He goes up quite a bit higher than Galvatron. Although the scale, it works pretty well. The only issue I have just with the comparison is just the colors. But considering that Scourge is blue, it works out pretty well. So that's pretty much it for a video review, and with any luck, you guys are able to give me some decent criticism, and I'm able to improve these things time-wise down the road. Thank you very much for watching.